Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is October 18th, 2024, and we're diving into the third quarter earnings report of Regions Financial. Joining us is John, Senior Analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Regions Financial, a major player in the banking sector, has just released its Q3 2024 earnings report. With $157 billion in assets, it's one of the largest full-service providers in the U.S., offering consumer and commercial banking, wealth management, and mortgage services.
Revenue and profitability overview. And let's start with the top line. Regions Financial reported a net income of $446 million and earnings per diluted share of 49 cents for the third quarter. John, how does this compare to previous quarters?
Regions Financial's net income available to common shareholders was $446 million, slightly down from $477 million in the previous quarter. However, the earnings per share remained consistent at 49 cents. The total revenue for the quarter was $1.8 billion, showing a 3% increase from the previous quarter, and on an adjusted basis, revenue grew by 5%.
What factors contributed to this revenue growth?
The growth was driven by a combination of easing deposit cost pressures and improved asset yields. Additionally, the company saw a record performance in its wealth management segment, contributing to the overall revenue increase.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. John, can you elaborate on the operational efficiencies and the future outlook as discussed by the company's leadership?
Certainly, Regions Financial's net interest margin increased to 3.54%, reflecting improved asset yields. Non-interest income also grew by 5%, driven by increased service charges and wealth management income. The efficiency ratio was reported at 59.3%, indicating effective cost management. CEO John Turner emphasized the company's strategic plan and leadership's proven track record, which positions them well for continued top-quartile returns.
How does the company plan to navigate the current economic environment?
The company is focusing on investments in talent, technology, and expanding its product offerings. Despite the challenging lending and interest rate environment, Regions is confident in its ability to deliver consistent, sustainable performance.
Asset quality and capital position. Let's talk about asset quality and capital position. How is Regions Financial managing its credit risk?
The allowance for credit losses increased slightly to $1.728 billion, maintaining a strong coverage ratio. The Common Equity Tier 1 ratio improved to 10.6%, indicating a solid capital position. The tangible book value per share rose significantly to 12.26 cents, a 16% increase from the previous quarter.
What about their capital return strategy?
Regions repurchased approximately 4 million shares for $101 million and declared $229 million in dividends. This reflects their commitment to returning capital to shareholders while maintaining robust liquidity.
Risks and strategic initiatives. John, what are the key risks and strategic initiatives highlighted in the report?
Regions reported net charge-offs of $117 million, reflecting an increase in credit losses. The provision for credit losses was $113 million, indicating proactive risk management. The company incurred a $78 million loss from strategic securities repositioning, which impacted earnings. On a positive note, CEO John Turner highlighted their community support initiatives, particularly in disaster recovery services following recent hurricanes.
How does this align with their long-term strategy?
The strategic initiatives, including securities repositioning and community support, align with their long-term plan to enhance operational efficiency and community engagement, ultimately driving sustainable growth.
Key takeaways. In summary, Regions Financial has demonstrated solid performance in Q3 2024, with a net income of $446 million and consistent earnings per share. The company achieved a 5% revenue growth and returned $101 million to shareholders through share repurchases. John, any final thoughts on their investment prospects?
Regions Financial is well positioned for future growth, supported by a strong capital base and strategic initiatives. Investors should consider their robust capital return strategy and operational efficiencies as positive indicators for long-term value.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Regions Financial's performance in the comments below.